Hello fellow student, once again, my name is Andrew Keister, my partner is Gregory McAdams. Today we'll be demoing our person tracking app, so let me go ahead and boot the app. Start up the user screen with a splash screen displaying the logo of our app, and after 3 seconds the login screen appears. On this screen the user will enter their credentials to log in. When the user logs in for the first time, the user ID and password that are chosen are bound to the device. After the user clicks submit, a post request is made to an authentication script on the backend server that will populate the login credentials in a database. Subsequent login attempts validate the user's credentials and notify the user if there's a problem. The user can clear its credentials using the unregister button, which invokes another PHP script to clear the user's credentials on the backend server. A new user ID and password can then be selected. So let me go ahead and enter a bad password. And we see we have an authentication error. So let me go ahead and enter the correct password. So I'm already running the app on another tablet over here. So after I hit login, this tablet will receive a push notification and a new user will be added to the map. I've already got a few test users in the database just for points of reference. So let me go ahead and log in. Okay, there was a push notification, and some debug messages appear at the bottom of the screen after logging in from the server. So if we go over here, we see that there was a push notification sent and the new user was added. So the blue icon represents the user's location and the red icon represents those users that are within 200 meters. So let me describe a little bit of the background about what the main activity is doing. So at startup of the main activity, a post request is made to a PHP script on the PSS server that gets the user's GCM device ID from Google and stores it in a database on the backend along with the user's credentials. Initially, the map will just show the world view, and once the GPS unit gets a fix, it will zoom into the user's location and add a marker to the map. The first time the user's location is determined, a post script is made to a PHP script on the PSS server. This script will create a table if it doesn't exist for the user that tracks the user's location and updates it with their latest position. It will also create a persons and range table if it doesn't exist and populate it with all the users that are within 200 meters. It will then check other users, people, and range table. Those are within 200 meters, and sends a push notification if the user is not in their table. At the end of the script, a JSON encoded array of the users that are within 200 meters are sent back to the app. Upon return of the script, the JSON array that was built on the server is parsed and the new users are added to the map via a handler. Each marker added to the map is stored in a hash map along with the user's ID. Subsequent location updates invoke a post request to a different script on the backend server that just updates the user's location and checks if any additional push notifications need to be sent to new users in range. So we have a couple of overlays on the main screen. We have the people that are nearby in the left corner. We also have a refresh button that re-executes the same script that was executed after the user logged in. So that updated the user's position. And we also have the available map types that we used from our last app. So I have a script that I'm going to execute on the back-end server that's going to inject some test data and will send a push notification to both devices. So we see we got push notification here, push notification here, and up here we can see that test user is now nearby. So that's pretty much it. We hope you enjoyed our demo, and best of luck in your programming endeavors.